This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
Now, I mentioned earlier that Shaun Darcy is in the house. Always great to have him in. I tell you what, this game against Melbourne now, what are they talking up? Have you heard all the news? Max scorn.
Yeah, it's ruck on ruck.
Ruck on ruck.
Ruck on
Can
ruck
they
action.
take the
I've
big man
seen
down?
that movie.
And it did the trick, Nate.
It did. Wow.
Yeah, big game for us this weekend, and no bigger opponent than I've got Max Gorn and Brody Grundy, so
Yeah.
it's exciting.
I think the last time
You
you
can
guys
take 'em
played,
on.
you gave him a bit of a touch-up, in
Towed 'em
my
up.
opinion.
Last time we played,
Melbourne?
no, we were over here and they smacked us.
No, it
Thanks
must
for
be the
bringing it up.
MCG
Yeah,
game. You
MCG.
personally, I thought you were just putting on an absolute clinic against Max Gorn. Outmarked him.
Yeah, and he's a quality player, so it's exciting to go against him.
Yeah.
So,
But what about the double of Brody Grundy as well? Like,
yeah, it's going
how
to
do
be
you
really
feel about
tough.
that?
It's going to be a tough matchup. But I got Lukey with me, so
True.
yeah, it's going to be two against two. So yeah, it's exciting.
But the word on the street is Shaun Darcy is the best ruck in the whole competition.
It's more than the
Some
word
would
on the
say
street.
universe.
That's a fact.
Because, and the other thing is,
You're the best,
he
Shaun.
likes
You're the
he likes
best.
to tell people when he's out in the field, he's telling them,
I know, that was my source.
you're in for a long day, buddy.
My source was Shaun Darcy. No, but people, you are the best, Shaun. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I'm just
Right.
trying to
You're just
trying to play.
doing what you're
Play
doing.
week in, week
Yeah.
out.
And you know what? You're just not just the best on the football field. You're also best off the football field. It's been a while since I've seen in person a Stussy jumper. He's wearing a Stussy hoodie.
That's not new.
Yeah,
Can't be.
I got it out of the wardrobe. It was a bit cold this morning.
No,
Yeah,
but like,
good.
remember when Stussy was
Yeah.
the thang? It was when people would wear Mossimo.
Yeah. Maybe it's on
bringing
the way
it back.
Maybe
I'm
we're
bringing it back.
Yeah,
I'm ahead
make
of
it
the
happen.
trend.
So you got a bye next week, so you're heading out to Melbourne today, about midday or just after.
Yeah.
What does it entail for you following the game?
Yeah, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we have off, so 4-day break, which I'll stay in Melbourne. I think a few boys will go down south. So
So your
we're not-
family's from country Victoria. Will they come up to Melbourne
Yeah,
to meet you?
they're up in Bowenheads at the moment. Which
Oh,
is about
okay,
an hour
right.
away, so they'll
Yeah.
drive up. I got my sister up there, my brother up there, so
Yeah.
and yeah, a few mates that I went to school with, so yeah, and then I'll
gonna
catch up with a few.
Tear it
boys
up
that-
in Melbourne.
So when you're in Melbourne and, you know, most of your family's there, what's the access to tickets? Because everyone will be going,
Yeah.
can I come? Can I
Yeah,
come to the game? So what happens?
It's tough. So we get a certain amount by the Freo, and a lot of the Melbourne boys when they're flying to Melbourne are asking, how many extras can you get? So
Yeah.
usually it's like 4 or 5, which is your family, and then
Yeah.
you've got mates and things that are trying to scab the
Yes.
tickets. So
How many
yeah.
requests?
God, you should. It's the MCG, right? You should
Yeah.
get as
It's not
many
gonna
as
be-
possible.
it's not gonna be
Yeah,
full.
It's not. I think you get more at Optus than you do at the MCG, which the boys who are
That's
from
'cause
Melbourne are just
I'll
like,
just say yes.
So
Yeah.
are you looking around at all your teammates
Yeah,
who are
all the boys
WA
from
born
WA,
and
you're
saying,
just like, all
hand
right.
over your ticket
yeah,
allocation?
boys, you're using them this week.
Oh,
and then,
that's clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I got a few this week, which should be good. Good to play in front of
Nice. So
everyone.
there's a little personal Shaun Darcy cheer squad coming to the match.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's nice.
There's a few there.
Well, the corresponding game last year is when you guys turned it on in the back half. There's all tricks going on, just scoring was happening left, right and centre after being down. I'd imagine you're looking at that game, or Justin and the coaching staff are, and see what you did right.
Yeah, exactly. It starts with the contest. They're a really tough midfield team, so if we get our contest work right and play the ball in our front half, I think we can get to the work. Our forwards are really dangerous, especially our small forwards in the MCG, big oval. They can use their pace and spread and pressure. So, we looked at it, and we've looked a fair bit at the vision last year and of our pressure, and our contest work was really good in that last half.
Darcy, my mum was so excited to tell me the last game that she watched. She rang me straight away and said, Shaun Darcy kicked a goal. And I was very excited because I'm so proud of you.
Did you watch?
No.
So be ridiculous.
No, I did then Google the replay. So
okay.
I saw it
sat
happen
down
and it
and
was
watched
glorious.
it
It
all?
was
Yeah,
glorious.
yeah.
Glorious. Does that feel really good? Because you don't really get the opportunity to do that often, do you? In division?
I haven't been great this year. I think I'm 3 goals, 6 or something this year. So
Yeah, but ruck isn't a goal thing, is it?
you
Well,
should.
it?
Sean's been able to hit the scoreboard, but no, Nathan, you're not kicking.
Yes.
50.
Yeah.
You're not
It's not your
expected to
job.
kick a bag.
Oh, but yeah, it
nice
was
if
good.
you do.
It's good to get on the scoreboard, and it's always nice to get on the scoreboard.
Do you smile afterwards or not?
Do you have
Yeah, I
a
was pretty happy
post-goal
with that goal.
celebration?
I was pretty happy with that goal.
Do you do it? What do you do? You run around high-fiving? What's your
celebration?
celebration?
For the
Just
closest bloke.
couple
next
of
to
pats
me,
on the
yeah.
bum?
What happens is a lot of the guys go up and they run and they jump into his arms.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a real
And then he
moment.
carries them like Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston.
Yeah, the
Bodyguard.
bodyguard. Yeah.
Bodyguard.
That's nice. That's nice.
It is nice.
Well, that's been interesting over the last couple of weeks, the resurrection in particular. How's the the makeup of the team and injuries is one of those things. So you're feeling pretty good. We've only got 2 guys on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Oh, stop showing off.
touch wood. Touch wood. The boys are pretty healthy. So, but footy's a tough game. It's very unpredictable. So. You got to make the most of it when the boys are playing, feeling healthy and playing some good footy.
And Fifey's unlimited minutes, we're hearing.
Yeah, he played 3 quarters and pulled up really well. So.
Oh, I thought you meant he was off the prepaid plan.
Yes.
I thought he was doing better than that.
Unlimited downloads. So he's going to be loose, loose and on the roam.
He said he's pulled up really well. Trained well yesterday, so. Excited for it.
And has the West written any stories about you this week about
Hopefully
where
not.
you're going or where you're dancing
Hopefully
or what?
not. I've been out of the papers.
It's hilarious. I might talk about this a bit later, but on the Eagles side of things, so Adam Simpson, there was reports last night of him being told by the Eagles he's got to take a 3-month break at the end of the season.
So that wasn't his decision, he was told.
That's what the reports were, 100%.
Right.
And then the Eagles put out a Twitter comment saying that
it's
not
categorically not the case. We haven't spoken through about it.
We haven't even had a conversation.
Oh, God. What if Simo read that and went, oh, wicked.
I know.
Oh, no! We've already booked the flights. Tell you what, there's a rumour going around that we'll get him 3 months off. I'd lean into it. That's true. I've heard it. I've heard things.
I've already made some reservations. Darcy, good luck. Enjoy your break as well.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Definitely.
See you in a couple of weeks then, I take it.
Easy.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, I mentioned to Shaun Darcy this morning, the news was on Channel 7 last night that Adam Simpson is having an extended break of 3 months.
At the end of the season.
At the end of the season. So he's been encouraged. That's what he's doing. And the Eagles put out a tweet straight away. I'm going over this again, but it was a hell of a lot earlier. But the Eagles said categorically that has not happened.
So who made it up?
Yes.
There's been a whisper somewhere and they've just run with it.
But I saw it as a fact.
Yes.
Was it last night on the news I saw it?
Yes, last night.
Last night it was a fact.
Yes.
It was that's what was happening.
And the Eagles said categorically that conversation has not taken
place.
place.
I thought that maybe because of, and we do know Channel 7 have got an affiliation with Eagles, as most media do.
Yes.
It's pretty easy to fact check, isn't it?
I would have thought so. I always
you would have
find
thought they would contact the club for a comment
straight
on
out.
that.
Yeah. But everyone's trying to beat each other to the punch, aren't they? And
that's the problem. Nobody fact checks.
No, and then, because we've had Shaun in here a couple of times.
Yes.
And the Gov was in here. There was a thing the other day about that the Gov kiboshed straight away. I can't remember what it was. It was
talking about him wanting to play with his brother.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Going to a different club to do that. And it's like, no, that's not happening.
Yeah. And the last 2 things with Shaun in particular, it just puts people... It throws this stuff out there and you just put people under pressure.
And we have the capacity to ask the individuals concerned about it in those cases, but most people don't. So you just read it and go, oh, that must be true.
But we did ask Shaun. Remember we asked Shaun about that, that story about him wanting to leave.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got him to answer that's incorrect on air. And then they wrote the next day that Shaun denied it, as
they predicted. They said that's what would happen. It's like, well, he's denying it because it's not true. He's not denying it because that's what he's been told to say.
It's just, but you know what? Maybe, it's not maybe, it's definitely they don't want to check with the source, with the person, because
then there's no
they can't
story.
Have a story to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems that way, mate. Big time. Yeah, it must be frustrating in their circles. Frustrating at the moment has been the fact that the racism case at the Hawthorn Football Club with Alistair Clarkson as the main guy who's had to take leave from football at the North Melbourne Football Club, and all this has just dragged on through the Hawthorn.
He chose to take
Club.
leave. You made it sound like the club forced him to.
He didn't think he could keep going on.
But he's feeling the pressure, for sure.
I mean, he was Jordan Lewis was telling a story on AFL 360 about how he went to a petrol station and these people wouldn't serve him.
Where? What? Who? What?
Over in Melbourne when he was travelling. They wouldn't serve him. And so it's all these things that happen. You don't know.
I just drive off then. I've got a full tank of fuel.
What?
Oh, yeah, I don't pay. I do it myself and not pay.
What a full-on Australian version of the Pretty Woman shopping centre.
Yes, exactly.
Big mistake. Huge.
How much is that
out with his jerry cans.
But I bring this up because Justin Reeves of the Hawthorn Football Club, the CEO, has taken leave now because everyone's piling into everyone because there's nothing happening.
Yeah, that's
other than
part
people's
of the
names
problem.
have been pulled through the mud, right?
Yeah.
So this is Gerard Whateley just having, a bit of a summation of the issue at the moment.
Disastrous exercise. It was ill-conceived, and to hear the explanations around it now, it was spectacularly naive. The accused have been damaged publicly in a way that has failed any measure of justice.
Everyone agrees with that, mate.
The author has his own legal issues now, and the chief executive who was handed the report, it's broken him.
Yes.
It's amazing.
And on top of that, the accusers have suffered as well. So they're feeling like they haven't been heard. So there is, Gerard Whateley said it earlier in that piece where he said there are no winners in this situation. It's been an absolute disaster.
No, it has been. And again, where's the outcome?
Yeah.
Far out. This is just ridiculous.
Hey, can I just bring something up that was on the back page of the Western Australian? It's got West Coast members push for a supporter voice on the Eagles board. Do they have a chance?
No, Nathan.
Do you have a fan representative in the boardroom saying their opinion?
No, they have no chance at all.
And who is that person?
How do you choose the super fan? They have over 100,000 members, so then they have to have a
Eagles board idol or something.
Yes, a presidential style election to vote one in.
No, you're so right. So 100,000 paying members at the moment, but
funny.
members. So people who are invested in the club mentally, physically, all that.
Oh yeah, so
we
there's a
know
difference between members and supporters, but yes,
like 500,000 probably in WA.
Yeah, supporters, yeah,
And
but
you
no,
gotta whittle it down.
only members would be allowed to vote on that.
Geez,
but
man,
still,
it's just it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yes.
And what, they're going to come in. We do this. Sorry, and this goes for me when I'm out of the purple circle at Freo. I don't know what's going on.
No, that's right.
You don't know how to make the cake anymore.
No,
you know what I mean? The recipe's changed.
Yes, 100%.
But here you are watching from home going, I know what to do.
I mean,
and I have those conversations at home with my family.
You don't
my
have
dad,
to say
my
in your
brothers
house,
and stuff
mate.
like that. And at least I know some.
Imagine them being in the boardroom.
Oh, yeah, and I do this, and I tell him.
No, mate, you're wrong. You're wrong. What you going to do?
with their banners.
Yeah. Adam Scissorman gone a heartbeat. You don't know anything.
That made me laugh.
It's so funny. I mean, I'm supportive of The Voice, but I don't think that voice...
The voice is great.
Extraordinary.
This won't work.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.